Dead. Death. Die. Kill. Die. Die Hard. Nice. Okay, very good. Okay.
Easy.
Good job.
Welcome. I started miming when the sound came back. I'm not Ben.
No, you're not.
And you are Tom, though.
I am. Ben is not around this evening. He's a busy boy.
What's he doing?
Just other cooler stuff. Just other cooler things, I guess.
Too cool for us.
Didn't want to be here. But old Lewis and Tom are back together. Got the band back
This
together.
is an old school lineup.
The old style, like a steamy Wednesday.
This is a solid little classic duo. People don't see this often enough.
No.
They want it. They asked for it.
But we keep them waiting.
Tom, hi Tom. Tom, send in the Fanatics Clark and Ben sexually attracted to the auto-resolve button Edgar. Out of boredom, we have watched American Horror Story S1.
Season 1.
This is from Fruit Kink Eldurian.
That's right.
Great comedy. It's like they read the big book of horror cliches to a chimp who then wrote a script. Well, you'll enjoy today's stream, Fruit Kink Eldurian, because we're doing a bit of spooky roleplay.
There's going to be some spooky role-playing going on. Did you watch American Horror Story?
I did. I didn't mind it. I thought it was...
Season 1 was pretty good.
I thought it was fine. The first one was in the house, right?
That's just like the house.
The horror house.
The spooky house.
Yeah, it's probably not...
With the...
Probably not, aged super well.
Gimp Ghost.
Lady Gaga was in one.
Which one was she in?
Like 5 or 6? Carnival or Hotel or something?
I watched the first 2 or 3. And then kind of ran out of steam on it.
Andrija says, hi Tom and Ben, do you ever regret buying a miniature? I recently bought a D&D miniature and the sword it has is crooked and the plastic chipped. OMG. Andrija 461830005 on Twitter. I hate that when you buy something and it's chipped or fucked in some way. Just paste it into the browser window. This is going to be weird. I guess it's like twitter.com/that whole thing. I don't mind battle damage, even if it comes damaged necessarily. I'm not happy, but you can't get involved in miniatures painting without expecting them to get fucked somehow or dropped on the floor at some point. So
don't fuck your miniatures.
Well, it's always the way, isn't it? Like you move them or you lean on them and you snap the fragile bits off all the time. I spend more time fixing and gluing. You bought something today, which I broke immediately.
That's true.
Tom had this thing on his desk, and I was like, oh, what's this? I picked it up, and it just fucking fell apart. I was like, oh, fuck.
Instantly smashed it. The sword on your guy doesn't look too bad. If you hadn't have told me that it was chipped, I would not
That's fine. I'm so used to the swords looking all bendy, especially anytime you put them away in a case or whatever, they all get... all the weapons all get bendy. Everyone's got a banana sword in all of my stuff.
Just be careful.
Just pretend it's a cutlass.
A cutlass, yeah. They're meant to be curved.
Just lean into it. What did Lewis destroy? I destroyed a Cthulhuian artifact, apparently. So it's probably going to come back to haunt me. Looked like someone 3D printed it, though.
Yeah.
I don't think you glued it. I don't think it was supposed to be glued together. It didn't look like it had very good gluable surfaces.
It's my fault that you smashed my miniature.
Well, I don't know how long you had left it there before I fiddled with it. I think it was a while. But it might have only been 10 minutes. But I would have thought the glue would have glued by then. Ben got his hands covered in glue as well. Because I broke it and then Ben was like, I'll fix it. And then he got his hands covered in glue trying to fix it. And I was like, it might not be that way round. And so we decided to leave it in pieces, because I think Ben thought he could get away with, he thought I could avoid incurring Tom's wrath. But I think if we glued it back together upside down, you would have come in and been like, did I do this? Did I glue this in the wrong way?
You guys were like, yeah, Tom, you're an idiot.
Yeah. So we just left don't worry, I broke something of Tom's, but we'll get it fixed.
Now I'm allowed to break something of yours.
My mind.
Perfect. Which leads us into what we're doing today. Which is, hopefully by the end, your mind will be broken.
Tom gave me this dice. It's a D10, but inside it is mold. Mold.
I think it's meant to be like a little fun scene, but it looks like mold.
It looks like a sort of popcorn kernel has gone disgustingly moldy, and they've encased it in.
Aren't they hideous?
Is it supposed to be like an elven rock with a bit of bush or something?
I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be.
It's revolting, Tom, whatever it is.
It's so hard to read.
Tom collects disgusting and awful dice, as you might know. In either physically or mentally disgusting dice. Like, I found some dice the other day that I gave to Tom. I saw them on eBay. I was like, Tom will love this. And I think it's from the Batman miniatures game.
Yeah, the Joker and Harley Quinn dice.
Yes, and
thought they were amazing.
It says ha is the 1, and then ha ha is the 2, and then ha 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 is the 3. And then it's kind of unreadable, but it gets up to 5 has. And then I don't know what the 6 is. I think it might be a Harley Quinn.
I think it's a Joker face.
It's a Joker face. Either way, it's horrible. And unusable, especially if you roll more than 2 of them.
Oh yeah, they're difficult to read, but they're great. Great bit of design. Love it.
Yeah, and Tom loves any of these perverse dice that just slow down the game that you're playing with them. You know?
What can I say?
I bet you there's more than just dice. Like, I bet you there's unreadable playing cards as well. Like those really annoying.
Yeah, but that's a different thing. I don't give a shit about playing cards, but I love dice.
You do. Yeah.
But I'm sure there's card people out there that love playing cards. And they probably have whole sets of
classic Tom.
Horrible designs.
This is basically what your normal stream is like.
It's a bit like that, yeah. So should we explain to people what is going on?
Yes, what are we doing today, Tom?
Okay, so today we are going to take you on a grand adventure.
TJ, set the scene with a background.
Some spooky music. This is perfect. This is great. So we're playing a
Play
game
some spooky music, TJ.
Called 1,000-Year-Old Vampire. I have the book.
Ooh!
The book right here.
Ooh!
And what we're going to be doing is you're going to be creating a person, and they are going to slowly go crazy and be a vampire.
Is it $125, this book?
No.
Does it say in the front page?
I think it says here as well. Like the whole book is kind of made to look quite like old-timey and stuck together, and
like it's come out of.
It's like someone's had this book for a while. But yeah, it's a fun book. Highly recommend it.
Like it's come from the Sistine Chapel Library or something.
That sort of
like the
idea.
secret archives of the Pope.
Yeah. But so although I've got the book, we do also have the PDF,
the digital book,
because then everyone else can see a bit more easily without me having to be like, okay, right, we're on this page. Can you read that?
That would be nice.
No, they won't.
Good thinking. It's very professional of you.
Aren't I a professional?
I know.
Also, I have a very professional Google Doc ready for you.
Exciting.
Where I can do a lot of the filling in here. You just need to I just need to keep you in your mind palace.
Okay.
So, the way the game is going to work is we're making you a character. We can maybe even bring up some of the screen here.
Some of the screen, or all of the screen?
Or just the screen.
Okay. Bring up all of the screen.
So,
there's the book.
Here's roughly how we'll be keeping track of your person. As time goes by, I'll make it look a little bit prettier. And we're going to make you a character, and then you're going to have to roll dice. And we'll have to act on prompts that the book gives us.
Spoilers.
And so don't want to go too deep into it. Like, this will all come up as we play. But it'll all make sense.
Okay.
And so are you kind of ready?
Yes.
ready to sort of get into this. So first of all, we need to make you your character. And
I'm a 1,000-year-old vampire.
so you're not a 1,000-year-old vampire yet.
Am I
but
1,000 this year?
You may end up becoming a 1,000-year-old vampire.
Right.
Just depending on how.
Well, maybe I should be 1,000 this year. So maybe I was born in 1022.
1022.
22 years before the Battle of Hastings.
Okay, so right at the beginning,
I'm on the Bayeux Tapestry.
You're on the Bayeux Tapestry. Well, this could be a good start. So I want you to start by imagining a person. They could be from the distant past. So examples they have here are a Roman emperor, a Mesopotamian midwife, a French knight.
That would work.
Like, do you want to be a French?
No, I will be an Anglo-Saxon bowman.
An Anglo-Saxon bowman.
Or maybe a French bowman. Whoever did the arrow on the Bayeux Tapestry that went and got that guy in the eye.
King Harold.
Yeah.
He got the arrow in the eye.
Yeah.
You
like
want to
one
be
of them.
the arrow guy.
Yeah. 1066. You're right. That's right. Not 1044.
Yeah, 1066 is the Battle of Hastings.
It was way. For some reason, I thought it was like.
Well, who knows? We might make it to the Battle of Hastings.
Okay.
Or, well, if you were born in...
This is a long time. I don't know much about this part of history, other than those tapestries with those people on and the weird hats.
Is there, like, a bit of history that you do really like, that you are more familiar with? I think, like, grounding with, a starting setting is good. So there are going to be times where we might jump through time by 100 years, 200 years. Things are going to happen that are going to move the game forwards through time.
Yeah.
Do you have a preferred era setting?
Maybe like more recent then. Maybe like the tipping point of like 1900. Like end of Victoria.
Okay.
Start of like that era.
So I'd say maybe we want to go a little earlier than that. What about, sort of the 500s, the Tudors?
Okay, sure.
That sort of era.
Okay.
Is there like a place that you like? So you could be a king. You could be a peasant boy. Anywhere in between. Like, you could be working in a bakery. When was the Great Fire of London?
Oh.
When did that happen?
Like, oh God, this is history. Old, long. 1666. There you go.
Bam.
A couple of years after Cronenberg.
Wow, 600 years
was making beer.
Battle of Hastings.
Yeah, just a couple
To the day.
Just
Wow.
That's coincidental, isn't it? Maybe it was my like 400th anniversary.
400.
And I had a big blowout, and that's what.
And that caused the fire.
Because I had 400 candles on my birthday cake.
Right. Well, 600 candles.
600, sorry, yes.
That's a lot of candles.
Yeah, so I was born in 1066. Maybe I became a vampire at the Battle of Hastings.
Well, so we're making you just a human. We just need a normal.
I was a 600-year-old
person.
human.
That's too old. That's too old.
I can't. This is the stream where we realise that I cannot count. I'm like. It turns out that like none of my numbers my dates add up.
That's totally fine. Who do you think would?
Well, I don't think many people could count back then. Or spell or read. Maybe I didn't learn for a while.
Okay,
I was a French peasant bowman.
Shall we go with
who shot Harold in the eye?
You're a French peasant bowman.
Yeah.
What are you called?
I'm called Leonard.
Leonard.
Yes. Leonard of a small French village called Rochard.
Rochard, or like Rocher.
Rochard. E-D. R-E-D. R-D. Yeah.
Rocher.
With another E. And that E has got a grav on it.
I don't know how to do that. Is
Do
it like
Shift Control E.
Is that it?
There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
Leonard of, and then put another E on the end of the Leonard. But that's silent, that one. Yeah. Leonard of Rochard.
Okay.
Hey.
Right. Just love that. Very, very cool. So Leonard of Rochard. Okay, so
French peasant. Born 1044.
French peasant. Well, no, you want to be born in 1022.
Well, I'd be 44 by the time. I don't want to be 44 all my life.
Well, you're a 44-year-old peasant bowman. Because then, if we make it to now, then you'll be a 1,000-year-old vampire.
I see.
To today.
Sure. Born.
Or do you want to be younger?
No, 1022. Well, this is closer to my actual age.
22.
So I was an old bowman in
Yeah.
the Battle of Hastings. I could still do it.
Unless you want to be a boy, and then we can... Because we might go into the future. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe I was born 1044, so I'm a young... So I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, but this way we can do like a bit futuristic.
Yeah. Okay, so Leonard Rocher.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have one of that nice? Oh,
You need like an old-timey font.
Yeah, I'm just used to
Having
like I have like
a lot of fonts.
maybe like 1,000 fonts on my computer.
Okay. None of these are going to do it.
That's
That's
probably
not bad.
It's probably the best that we can do. Leonard of Rocher.
Okay.
Okay, so we need you to have 3 characters
That I've met throughout history.
that you know, like people that if we were describing you, Lewis Brindley, you might be like, okay, well, maybe you might have one or both of your parents. Maybe have Simon, and you put like Simon. He's my business partner. Papa.
I have to make up other characters.
Papa Brindley.
Just randomly.
He's my dad. And Tom, my beloved co-streaming best friend in the world.
Okay.
So, who are people that Leonard of Rocher knows?
Is this through the 1,000-year lifespan?
No, this is him right now at 20.
So he's made it.
20
He's
years
made
old.
it to now.
No, we're
Oh, at this point.
right now. We are in
the Battle of Hastings.
The Battle of Hastings.
Right. Well, we got King William, the Conqueror.
So, but is he a
No.
close character friend
No.
of yours?
I don't think so.
So Leonard, put you need to just embody 22-year-old Leonard
Of Rochard.
of Rocher. So,
Who's with me? Well, I got my loyal hound.
okay. What's the loyal hound called?
His name is Jambon.
Jambon.
Jambon. He's
Loyal hound.
he's a French bloodhound.
A French bloodhound.
Yeah, they're a rare breed now, but
Right.
they were around then.
French bloodhound. Loyal French bloodhound. Okay. Jambon, the loyal French bloodhound.
Yeah,
Okay. Now another character.
another character. My best friend
Your best friend. Who's your best friend?
Guillaume. Guillaume de Montbazillac. de Montbazillac. Bazillac.
It's great. You are getting just my garbled spellings for all of these. Here, I'm just going to just...
That's the old spelling. He'd spell it different now.
Yeah. Like, if anyone thinks that I've spelt this wrong, we're spelling it from
The
how it
old-
would be spelled in 1066.
the old
or
way.
10.
Yeah. He is a pikeman.
Best friend, also pikeman.
He's a pikeman.
And then one more character. Do you have parents still? Do you have
No, they died.
Do you have a sweetheart back home?
Yes,
In
I do. Her name
Rochard.
is Agnes.
Agnes
Agnes.
of Roched as well.
Agnes of... No, she's from a neighbouring village.
Right.
She's from Le Moutarde Verde. Le Moutarde Verde. Okay, good. Yeah, that's beautiful. Le Moutarde Verde.
Oh.
Okay. You don't know her. She's from a neighbouring village.
Yeah, wow. So no one else has met Agnes of Le Moutarde Verde.
Yeah, it's the green. She's the green mustard. She's
okay. And she is your sweetheart.
she's my sweetheart. She's waiting for me to come home. Don't worry. She'll be back. And also, we got.
No, those are you've got three.
Oh, is
those
that
are your
it?
three.
Okay.
We only need three. You'll get more characters later on.
Okay, sorry, I was thinking more people.
No, you nailed it. That's absolutely great. Here we go.
She's totally real.
Totally real.
Definitely exists.
Okay, now you need to have 3 items, 3 things that you own. So something could be
My pipe.
your pipe. Is it like
It's my smoking pipe.
Yeah, is there anything special about that pipe?
Yeah, it's carved from the penis bone of a walrus. At least that's what I was told.
Walrus penis bone pipe.
Yes. I also have a flute,
Okay.
which is carved from the penis bone of a buffalo.
A buffalo's penis bone. Sure.
This is what I've been told.
Okay, who told you this? Are these like family heirlooms?
Maybe you're waiting for America to be discovered so we can discover the buffalo and the penis and the smoking. Okay. All right, not a buffalo. We have to be more. Walruses are fine, but that could be like
I think that first one, should we say,
unknown penis bone
I'm fine with it being
Pipe.
walrus.
and also a flute.
Okay, a flute. What's special about this flute? Was
Um,
it given to you by your mother used to play it in the market for pennies?
Yes, my mother's penny flute.
Mother's penny flute. Great. So is she dead now?
Long dead.
Long dead.
She died in childbirth, giving birth to me. I had a very big head.
Right, but you still. The last thing she said was, "Give my child my penny flute."
That's right.
And one other thing that you own, maybe like a bow and arrow.
Yeah, I have a bow and arrow, a single arrow. No, I don't know. The bow and arrow, they were assigned to me. They don't matter. They're not important. It's more, maybe I've also got some ancient writings, which I can't read, from my father. You know, my father's
Father's journal.
My father's writings.
Wait,
Yeah.
could he write?
Yeah, he was a monk.
Wait, but he had sex with the
I know.
penny pipe playing wench from town.
Yes, well, this is what it was like back then in Roched. There was a
Father's
local monastery.
monkish journal.
Yeah. And he retired to repent in the monastery after.
Okay, is your father still alive?
Yes. But he's taken a vow of silence.
Okay. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
The scandal.
So right now, I need 3 skills. 3
Okay.
skills that Leonard has.
I can cook a mean mushroom.
Great. You're great at
Great cooking with mushrooms
cooking mushrooms. Perfect.
and snails. Those 2 things. Love them.
And snails.
And soup. Onions. Anything involving French cuisine, basically. Anything like buttery. Anything buttery. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Cooking. I'm immune to seasickness. I'm very good on a boat.
Immune to sea.
I
Just
just
great
can-
on the boat. When
can
has
deal with the
Leonard
boat.
been on a boat?
Well, just great on a boat.
Great on a boat.
I'm natural. I'm a natural boateer.
Okay, and next up,
I
are you
have.
good with your bow?
I'm lucky with a bow. I'm generally.
We could just have lucky.
I'm just lucky.
Lucky.
I'm lucky.
Sometimes with a bow.
Sometimes I'm just lucky. Yeah. When I need to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got this far. It might be the walrus penis bone that grants the seasickness immunity. Maybe.
That honestly could be the case.
Yeah.
Okay, right now we might need to move this onto a separate page. So we need to create you some memories.
Okay.
And so this is one of the big parts of the game is memories.
Okay.
It's kind of like how we're going to sort of keep track of what is going down.
Right.
So I need you to create 3 experiences, and these will each go into a separate like memory type thing. We'll get to that. But
Okay.
Basically, each one of these experiences needs to combine at least 2 of your character's traits. So,
Okay.
for example, well, it can combine any of these together, but it needs to be something from your character up until this point.
So like a memory. Sure.
So it could be combining your mother's, when you played your mother's penny flute for the first time in front of Guillaume and showed off that, and that's how you became friends.
Right. Okay.
So combine these together.
So my dog and
Jambon.
my father's monk's journal.
Yes.
I received those on the same day.
Okay, love this.
Because my father wanted to go back into the monastery and repent for his illegitimate.
Father
Gave me his.
Jambon.
He gave me all of his worldly possessions.
His journal before
retiring into the monastery to live a monkish, ascetic existence. Okay.
Right.
Second one is I was recruited with my friend Guillaume de Montbazillac. We were drafted into the local militia.
Yeah.
And I was brought on as a fluter.
You were the
flutier.
musician there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they heard me playing in the street. And Guillaume, of course, plays the pig's bladder drum. He's got and we're like a little duo, a little musician duo. The
Guillaume and myself recruited to the militia as musicians.
That's how they spelled militia back in the olden days.
My spelling is fucking awful. But, we're trying.
So that was the flute. And then what were the other 2? My penis bone pipe and my...
So you still have your sweetheart.
Yes, what
your
happened was...
penis bone pipe.
We were out.
Great on a boat and lucky.
Right, so we were on a boat, romantically. Me and Agnes.
Agnes and you...
Well, she's also a peasant.
Right.
But she's a peasant fisherwoman.
Okay.
And one day, a strange creature washed up on the beach.
Right.
Was caught in her net.
Okay.
And it was a walrus.
And you're like, I'm fucking chopping that off, and I'm going to smoke out of it.
And she cut it off for me. And that's when I knew she was the one, the way she handled it. Agnes chopped off a walrus's penis and made it into a pipe for me. But your mother gave you the pipe. No, it's from Agnes. We're redoing the canon. If I said that earlier.
Chopped
off a walrus cock and carved it into fashioned it into a pipe for me to smoke whatever they smoked in 11th century France out of.
Okay. Right. This is all pretty
historical.
pretty good. I'll just add.
Literally nothing, says Xander of Britain, the archaeologist in chat. He says there was no smoking. Well, look, they had to start somewhere, you know? I was smoking... What? They were smoking fish. Probably.
Smoking fish.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Well, look,
Okay, right, so we have those.
I'm not saying it was very nice, you know? Everyone's, you know...
Look, he pioneered it.
It wasn't very good for me. I had terrible lungs. The black lung.
Oh no.
Terrible case of the smoking.
Terrible
lung.
case of the smoking.
It was bad.
Okay, right. Now.
You can make a walrus cock into a pipe, right, chat? Tell me that you can't. Yeah, I can smoke hashish from the east in rural 11th century France.
Okay, so, right, we're almost done with the character creation. Because we need to make one more character and a memory as well. Because I need you to create an immortal character.
Right.
You're going to have to create a mark that you bear, and also your experience about how you became what you are now. So,
Okay.
Like a little example here is one immortal is Baron Hollenmüller, an Austrian noble and vampire. He stole the deed to my land. The experience is I duel the eerie Baron Hollenmüller across the roof of the abbey. He nearly cuts the head from my shoulders, but I do not die. That leads to the mark. My neck is permanently broken, and I wear tight scarves and walk slowly to maintain my dignity. So you have to have something that permanently marks you as...
Okay.
and that could be absolutely anything.
Yeah, this is easy.
And the character who basically made you immortal. So although this game is called 1,000-Year-Old Vampire, you don't need to stick too much with the idea that you're going to be I want to suck your blood.
Right, yes.
You're any kind of immortal creature.
I'm just thinking, I need an Anglo-Saxon name. I don't know what they were like. Who's got an Anglo-Saxon name, chat? They were around in the middle, the Britons before the Norman conquest. Did they all have names like Canute and stuff? I'm pretty sure they were all called Ethelfleb and stuff. Ethelstan. How about that? Athelstan, but
That's
the A and the E are blended.
That's the guy in Vikings.
Yeah, sure. We'll call him... It was named after that. It wasn't actually the Athelstan. Athelstan the Bloodless.
The Bloodless.
Because he was very pale.
Okay, Athelstan the Bloodless.
Now, what happened was, we were doing the...
So, what happened was...
let me tell you. What happened was, we was on 1066. We came over here. We were fighting Harold, King Harold, and his host, who just walked down from up north, where they'd fought off the other lads, the Vikings or whoever had come in from the north.
Yeah.
We was led by old William, and I was in the battle. And before I knew it, someone had put a sword right through me. They had.
Okay.
Right through me heart. And I was dead. But I woke up. And I could see this pale face above me.
Ooh.
Just peeking out through his helmet. Very pale face, and he had fangs.
He had fangs.
He had fangs in his mouth.
He had mouth
like
fangs.
A snake or something.
Okay, right.
Yeah, he got me.
Right. Woke from...
But after he fed on me.
Being dead.
I thought I was dead.
And saw... how do we start?
Someone
Saw...
Someone that... I think it was... Well, it was this guy.
A pale
A pale man.
figure.
A pale knight.
I feel like
Standing over me, he was.
I'd say like just mixed up a little from just. I would go too vampire-y. Like I think like having this guy pale. I think love that.
Pale.
But I don't know if we need to stick to the vampire trope.
No.
He
wasn't. It's just a pale man.
Just pale guy. Was he the one that stabbed you in the heart?
No, that was someone else.
That was someone else. So this guy, he
saw an opportunity.
does something. He has a nibble on you.
He saw me, and
what is the mark that you now bear?
well, I've got a big hole.
You've got a hole where your heart should be.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
A hole where my heart
should be. Yeah.
should be.
Got a hole in my chest.
Okay. Right, we have our character. We have our character ready to go. So you wake up from the battlefield. Amazing. It's 1066 plus 1 day. Athelstan.
I'm covered in blood.
Covered in blood.
Mud.
Hole in chest.
There's crows cawing over the battlefield, eating the dead. And I'm staggering through.
Okay.
There's men like pulling like chainmail boots off dead
Chainmail
people.
boots.
And like going through their pockets of their bodies, like shooing the crows away.
Okay.
Yeah. You can hear the cawing.
So now we are ready to begin sort of at Hull. So just as the little recap, you are Leonard of Rochard, a French peasant. You're, 18 years old? 20 years old?
22.
22 years old? Yeah, 22 years old. Maths.
Neither of us can
It's
add
not.
up
It's
today.
ain't the math stream. You have your loyal pet bloodhound Jambon.
Oh, I met up with him after he was at the baggage. Oh, it's good to see you. Good to see you, boy. And he shies away from me. He's not sure about me. He's not sure. He knows something's different. Something's wrong.
There's Guillaume.
Guillaume's there. He survived the battle.
Yeah, with his bike. He's having a great time.
Yeah, he's survived as well.
There's Agnes.
I'm thinking about her.
Agnes.
I told Guillaume about her, but she might not be real.
And you still have your walrus bone pipe. No one looted that. Your mother's penny flute and your father's journal that you carry with you.
Yeah, got all that stuff.
And you're great at cooking mushrooms, snail soup, anything buttery. Great on a boat.
Just a natural.
And lucky.
I was lucky. I didn't die. I should have died. But something.
Hole where the heart should be.
I don't know about that yet, but I look injured.
Okay.
I don't realise that
sad.
yet. Because I'm covered in, I don't know.
We're going to see where this...
And also, there's no mirrors back then.
That's true. So, outside of this very first time, the way that we're going to proceed through the game is you're going to roll a D10 and a D6.
Okay.
So you just need one of each. So just for example, you'd roll those together and you subtract the D6 from the D10.
Okay.
And that's how far we would progress through the chapters in this book.
Okay.
And then we take those prompts. Sometimes we might go backwards. If we ever go back to a prompt that we've been to before, there are updated versions of it that are significantly more horrific.
interesting. Okay.
But the very first one that we're going to begin on, we will jump down to entry number 1. In your blood hunger, you destroy someone close to you, kill a mortal character, create mortal if none are available, and you take the skill Bloodthirsty. So you have to kill one of the mortal characters you know.
You know who it's going to be.
And Bloodthirsty. And so we are going to make a new memory. So, who do you kill? What's going to happen?
Well, I think it's going to be... I think it's going to have to... Right, okay, so... I wonder how long it would take for me to have that moment, where I'm not feeling right. My vision's gone weird, right? Slowly, like the color has drained out my vision, and it's like shaking, and I'm like, things are going wrong, and I start like hearing a heartbeat really loud, in the chest of like my friend, and I look at my lovely dog Jambon, and I can see like the blood coursing through his veins.
Oh no!
And I can look around me at my fellow soldiers and see that the steak they're cooking is like, as soon as they cook it, it gets less and less delicious.
Oh,
I want to eat it raw. You know, they captured like a rat, and I'm like, but it doesn't satisfy me.
So,
and I'm slowly going more and more unstable.
So who you killing?
But I think they send me home. You know, after the campaign.
Oh no!
And they send me back because the war's won.
I'm waiting for you on the fishing boat.
Is Agnes welcoming me to the village, and we go back to her peasant hut in the fields, and I'm sick. You know, she's tending to me.
Okay.
She's tending to me. There, I'm like pale, sweating, and she like takes off my bandages and looks at my like hole where my heart is. And before she can react.
Bam. Okay. Okay, right. So.
Oh, God.
Right, we have to put
my love.
This into one of your memory slots. So, just as another mechanic of this game, you have 5 memories.
Okay.
Each one is allowed to contain 3 different like experiences. Every time we do one of these things, that is an experience. And so some of them will make sense that they should go into certain places.
Yeah.
So this is probably going to go into the Agnes kind of memory area.
Yeah.
Maybe. That. And I'm just going to paraphrase sort of what you said. Like returning from the war.
Yeah. Confused, changed, sick. Something's wrong.
Confused and sick. I'm going to put brutally kill Agnes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
In a little peasant hut in beautiful rural France.
Yeah, we'll remember.
Sunny day.
We'll remember those
Outside.
details.
Lovely summer.
So now I need you to roll your dice. Also, just for the sake of keeping people close together, I'm going to say that Guillaume and Jambon, they also came back.
Oh yeah. But he was seeing his sweetheart
from a different village,
and so was Jambon.
Wow, Jambon.
Well, he does his own thing.
He's got a dog friend somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
so,
we've been away. We've been at war. You know, gosh.
So you're in Le Moutarde Verde.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood. Yeah, great. Okay, roll me again.
I rolled a 2 on the D10, but a 5 on the D6.
Okay, so we can't go back any further. So, right, you are overcome by panic and maul someone close to you, accidentally turning them into a monster like yourself, convert a beloved mortal character into an enemy immortal, and take the skill Ashamed.
Oh my god. Do you know who it's going to be?
It's either like an immortal dog.
That's my enemy.
Okay.
No, it's got to be my friend. He comes in to check on me with his sweetheart, and I panic, attack him, kill his sweetheart.
Oh my god.
And then he manages to escape. And that's why he's my enemy.
But he's now immortal as well.
Yes. Well, because I obviously injured him, but that changed him. I didn't know what I was doing.
Stab his heart out. Okay, would you like this to go in the Guillaume section or in the Agnes section?
In the Guillaume section, yeah. We create him as an enemy.
Guillaume walks in on me after murder.
Yeah. All this happens all very sudden.
I
Drama.
kill his
sweetheart. Lucille.
Heart. Lucille and
Lucille
him
de Robochon.
escapes. Changed.
changed. He does change.
Okay, right. So he's now
Ooh.
and he is not best friend.
Worst
He is
enemy.
Enemy. Also pikeman.
Ex-BFF.
Ex-BFF. Ex-BFF.
For life. Immortally. For
more than life.
For immortality.
It wouldn't be for life. Best friend forever. Or
Friendship ended with Guillaume.
friendship ended with Guillaume.
Ex-BFF forever.
Great. Roll some dice again.
I got a 1. I got a 5 minus 4, which is 1.
Okay.
So do we add 1?
Yeah, so now we go from 1 to 2. Horrified at your new nature, you withdraw from society. Where do you hide? How do you feed? Create a stationary resource which shelters you.
Okay.
So
Well,
you're on the run.
no, I'm not on the run.
You're not on the run.
I still have technically my military license, so I flee to England.
You flee to England.
And because I'm still technically part of the militia.
Okay.
So
And what is your stationary resource in England? Like a little farmstead?
yeah, I think it's like a piece of land. Everyone is granted a piece of land.
Nice. Okay.
Everyone who served.
Where in England do you get your piece of land?
Cornwall.
And what do you have? Is it a little farm or something? You have
Windmill.
A windmill? Do they have windmills at that stage?
It's a prototype. A water mill. No, water mill. That makes sense because I'm
Watermill.
skilled with the water. A water mill
in Cornwall.
on the coast with a
On the
little
coast.
wooden bit of decking
Okay, right. We don't need all
for
those.
the dogs.
Okay, so where would you like this to go? Do you want this to go into its new category or which like set of memories?
It's on a hill,
That's great. That's good.
and I begin to carve stone from the rocks to build
Okay,
myself a house.
How do you hunt? How do you feed?
How do I feed?
Yeah.
There's a series of local villages, very very peasant villages, and children sometimes play in the forest, even though they've been told not to.
Okay, so you're like the boogeyman.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I occasionally eat someone who's like an old man who's walking his dog, or I don't know, like someone on the run, someone hiding out. There's a lot of people who are hiding out
Okay. No, I love this. This is great.
because it was just after, there's a change in the country,
Yeah. It's new. It's been conquered. You done it.
and it's far away, Cornwall, out of the look of the law. It's forgotten,
Right.
out of the eye of the law.
Okay, so you flee to England. You live in a windmill, and you eat people in the forest.
Yeah,
Perfect. Roll me those dice again.
they're looking for mushrooms,
They're looking for mushrooms.
which of course I know where they are.
You know all about mushrooms.
2.
2.
6 minus 4 is 2.
Okay. You're exposed, and you flee to a neighboring region.
Oh my God,
Lose any stationary resources. You have to check one of your skills, and a mortal flees with you. What new name do you adopt amongst strangers?
Oh my God, I have to change my name.
You are going to have to get a new name. Your windmill is instantly lost because you, the mushroom expert who kept taking people on mushroom hunting trips,
I thought that was foolproof.
they instantly work out that it was you.
Okay, it turns out that living in the country doesn't work. I'm going to flee to the city of London and reinvent myself as a nobleman landowner
Okay, and you
because of my land.
Jambon's the only.
I've still got
friend.
Jambon with me, but I'm gonna reinvent myself as Lord Christendom.
Lord Christendom.
Christendom of Cornwall.
Christendom of
Cornwall. There you go.
Okay, right.
Very English name. I wanted to pick a very English, just to convince everyone that I was English.
I love that.
And I attend all the high
Lord
society
Nard.
parties.
Nice.
I dress in all the local fashions.
Okay, well,
And I rent a a flat or just maybe a big London bit of London house. Yeah.
This will be a new thing. Okay, you have to check one of your skills, which kind of means that it can't be used again. Sometimes it will ask you to check a skill, or you might be able to uncheck skills, but one of these needs to go in this case. I feel like maybe we lose this. Because
Sure.
you were known as the mushroom guy.
I have to forget that. That was part of my old thing.
And now it's not that you've forgotten it. So it can come back. But you're not going to be using this for a while.
No. Okay.
Okay, great. So you change name and move to London.
I do.
Pretending to be a lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Lord Christendom.
Yeah, so far away from who I was before. You know, a savage living in the woods.
And now.
I've smartened up. You know, I saw some of those dandies coming down the road,
and
I was like, I could do that.
Did you
I look young, 22.
kill one and take their garb?
Yeah, one of them had some gold on them. You know, I've been eating them for a few years, so built up a little nest egg.
Nice.
And I, get a property in London.
And now just pretending to be...
Just trying to infiltrate into high society, going to all the dinners and all that, all the dues.
Roll me some new dice and let's see where this kind of takes you.
Okay, where are we going now? I rolled a -2.
A -2. Okay, we're going back.
Shit. Okay.
You reinvent your existence around the seclusion of your hiding place. You begin to work in an artful way, changing your living environment. How do you come to appreciate beauty or craft in a new way? Create a new skill based on a memory. Okay, so sometimes if something just doesn't really make sense with the timeline that you're working with, let's just move on to the next one.
Okay.
And so
let's just go again.
Just roll again.
Okay.
I think that
we've done that bit. 1.
Okay, we're moving to 5. You murder someone you love or respect, rather than let them expose you.
Right.
Kill a character, check a skill. If you have no living characters, kill no one, and create a beloved mortal character who you have betrayed. Somehow, your dog is about to expose you. You have to kill your dog, because you have no other characters.
Okay. Right. Well, this is bad news. So, what happens? Well, I happen to live near a butcher shop.
Right.
And I've been in the habit of taking the local homeless there into the back and chopping them up and eating them. And then getting rid of the extra bits in the way that the butchers get rid of all the...
Okay, bear in mind, London is still
basic.
like a collection of...
It's shit. It's a shit place.
Huts. You're not quite Sweeney Todd yet, with your mechanical barber's chairs.
Sure,
and,
it's not really a butcher shop. I suppose it's a butchery, a local butchery. Butcher.
Yeah, I meant
And Jambon has unfortunately, basically they were going to expose me. Right. But I blamed it on the dog. Right. Like they found a body and it's been
with bite marks.
With bite marks. And they think it's me. And I'm like, oh, my dog.
The dog is savage.
He's out of control.
Oh my god, I love it. That's so good.
I didn't realize he would do this.
Okay.
Because they don't think it's because they're like
I'm Jambon. Jambon. For a mauled
Victim.
dead body. They kill him.
They kill him.
Wow. And you have to check a skill.
Bloodthirsty.
Bloodthirsty. Ashamed could work. Also lucky. I think any of those could be good.
Yeah. It's a pretty bloodthirsty thing to do, isn't it?
Bloodthirsty. Perfect. Bloodthirsty.
Is that gone now?
Yeah. Okay, great.
Do I get a new one? No. I guess not.
No.
Only roll. 4.
4. Okay, so we're up to
progressing.
9.
Do we progress through time?
Sometimes
we could do.
sometimes it'll tell you to progress through time. Other times you have to just make that call yourself.
Okay.
You develop a system for feeding. What is it? What happens to those who die? Create a skill that reflects this.
Wow. Back in 1069 or whenever we are. 1072.
But you can say
1088.
10. How long have you been?
I see. I develop a system for feeding, right? So what it's going to be is
how are you luring people? How are you hiding the bodies? What's your system there?
Okay, here's my thing. Okay, I reinvent myself as a doctor, and what we do is
Lord Christendom of Cornwall.
Yes, Lord Christendom of Cornwall, doctor to the rich and famous, and others. Just a doctor of
Cool doctor.
cool doctor. Okay. And of course, there's a couple of things that used to happen in these times. Mm-hmm. Bloodletting, obviously, but also leeches. So what I do is, using my knowledge of water, and I get leeches onto people, and they suck their blood. It's good for them. And then after they're done, I drink the leeches.
You eat the leeches.
Squeeze the leeches out. I keep them in.
Okay, so you're not killing people. You're using leeches.
It's a system for feeding that will last for a long time. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like this could go into this category because it's like you sort of reinventing yourself. Pretend to be a doctor using leeches.
Leech is just like a fleshy straw.
Source of...
Like a vampire Capri Sun. That's right, Chad.
That is a disgusting way to put it.
Yeah, and so obviously they look pale and pretty. The girls, that's right. Sweetie Shadow. I think this is...
I think
this is a pretty good system.
Yeah.
I've just come up with on a dime. One day I woke up, I had an idea.
Okay.
And I put it into action.
Great.
And it was less dangerous than it was before.
So how long have you been doing this for? Like, roughly, do you think?
I reckon I could get away with this for a good 50 years.
Well, no, but like right now. We'll just say you've been doing it for a few years.
100 years.
100 years already. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Roll me some more dice.
2.
Getting to 11. How do you find solace within raging hunger within you? You may lose one checked or unchecked skill. How do you find solace from the raging hunger within you?
Well,
like one of the skills could be
I may lose a skill, right? Something that I don't want.
You don't have to.
I don't want to. Maybe I gamble. I gamble every night, late into the night.
That's how you get your thrill.
I play the dice in the local. I play the knuckle bones with the dockers and the small folk. Wee into the wee hours, and I gamble. I try and live. I try and live dangerously, and I'm looking for danger, looking to lose it all.
Only thing that gives me solace.
Yeah, it's like an adrenaline junkie.
Okay. Do you want to check any of your skills or lose any of your skills? You don't have to at all.
What's check mean? Make it better.
Check just means that you've used that up, but it might come back. Like there are times
let's get rid of lucky then.
Okay.
Because I didn't lose it all.
Uh,
Let's check it.
Well, you lose a checked or unchecked skill.
Oh,
Oh, fuck it. We'll just check
we'll
it.
get rid of it.
No, I don't like, you know,
might need it.
I don't care.
I still
don't
haven't
care
made the
about-
leech skill. Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's the
when
snails and soup and buttery one.
You had to create a skill.
Oh.
Surely just like doctor.
Yeah. Well, shit doctor, though. Medieval idiot doctor.
Leech doctor.
Bad doctor.
Okay. Roll me a.
Oh, another one. Okay, one we are. This is a -1.
-1. Okay. You are recognized for what you are by another creature like yourself. Create an immortal character, lose a resource, and gain a skill. What did you lose to them?
Okay, so
So we need a new immortal character.
I was using leeches on someone, and they had no, and they it didn't work. The leeches died.
They starved to death because they had no blood.
Maybe they turned into like vampire leech. I don't know how it would work if a leech sucked a vampire's blood. How does that
Do you
work?
want a leech? Do you want that to be your immortal character? You let a leech try and drink your blood.
I tried to, and then I accidentally created an immortal leech.
Okay, what's the name of the immortal leech?
Stephen. With 2 E's and a PH. Stephen. Yeah. God, that's quite a dark looking name. There's a lot of
Extra E's.
Stephen.
Stephen.
Vampire leech. So yeah, this is obviously wasn't intended. Maybe I didn't notice, or it snuck. I wasn't being careful, and it fed. I mean, until it got very. It's like the size of a small dog.
Wow.
And then I realized it was happening, and I tried to chase it out, but it escaped into the sewers, where it feeds on rats and stuff. I assume. Fuck knows what's happening with it. God knows where it's gone.
Okay. You have to lose a resource, but you gain a skill.
It took my pipe.
It ate.
It destroyed. It ate my pipe. Yeah. God. Oh no. Maybe it just got. Maybe it fucked up got all blood all over my father's journal. And
Oh.
yeah. Maybe that makes more sense. 'Cause there was
Okay.
blood everywhere after I chased it around.
Yeah.
And it was unreadable.
Okay, maybe that can go into here.
Ruined. Blood-soaked journal.
Yeah. Vampire leech destroys father's journal
Okay.
with blood.
This is bad stuff.
Okay. Great. Perfect. Roll me
Onwards.
again.
That is a 2.
A 2. Okay, we're going to 10. The stars pinwheel above you in the night. The seasons are a blur. You are almost as an automaton, unconscious of the passage of decades. A century passes. Strike out a memory and strike out all mortal characters. Okay, so one of these memories, which are made up of these experiences, is removed. So you just forget one of these. So what do you want to have forgotten?
Let's forget Agnes.
Agnes. You just forgot all about Agnes brutally killing her.
Yeah. Do you know what? It was so long ago. I've killed so many people.
That you just no longer remember your sweetheart Agnes.
No.
I'm just going to store these on a separate page so we can
Forgotten.
remember all the things that you've forgotten at the very end.
Okay.
And just how far your character's gone. So what now? What sort of time?
Let's move it forwards to like King Henry VIII time. You know, the Tudors. Since
So,
that's the nearest. I mean, we can ignore the Black Death and all that and the Great Fire of London. And all.
Okay, so what? Tudor times.
Tudor times.
Okay.
Yeah, with knights and garlands and tawnies.
Tudor time. So you're still like a practicing doctor that is in London that
I'm a medicine man.
people Do it. So you just like sleep through the Great Fire of London.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just say
It's fine.
I was on holiday at the time.
You're on the holiday. Nice. Great. Roll me again.
Large boxes of leeches with me. I know it's supposed to be only a decade, but we started very early.
Well, it says the passage of decades passes, a century passes. But if we want to have more time,
it's a 1.
it's a 1. Okay. You discover an internal focus, which lets you maintain control of your vampire self, lose a violent memory, and take the skill, I control the beast, and rewrite any unchecked skill as something new. What new name do you take to distance yourself from what you once were? How is this name symbolic? So now you can control. I guess like we can tie this into like the time passing, and
yeah. So okay.
control.
So I think things need.
So we have to lose a violent memory, which could be you just forget about Guillaume discovering you, or just forget from being dead.
Yeah, let's forget about that. That was a violent memory. So I think probably I need to take the skill I control the beast and rewrite any unchecked skill as something new. All right, so I have to make 3 new skills to replace these 3, do I?
No, it's rewrite any unchecked skill as something new.
Oh,
yeah,
just
so
one.
we
Or
can.
any of them.
So ashamed can now be.
Yeah, let's change that to chivalric. So I've been alive for a long time. I've seen the high society, the houses, the ebb and flow of the lords of England, and I've amassed a sizable fortune.
Well, you probably are effectively a lord now.
I think so. I actually am.
Hundreds of years past that you've actually owned land, and
I'll be a landed gentleman, but a reclusive one, with a series of houses and estates, and perhaps all on the coast. Unless we want to get rid of the boat thing.
so we need to rewrite these as you've reinvented.
Let's get rid of the boat then. And I will have estate manager.
Nice.
I run an estate.
And
Leech doctor's
longer
got
leech
to go.
do you just want that to be just regular doctor?
It's got to be. Yeah, I think it needs to be
a
like
physician.
or more of a kind of more of a physician to the king's physician.
Ooh.
Yeah, like an appointed
We'll have like
royal physician. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
What is your new name that you go by? How is that symbolic?
It's got to be it's got to be a renamed an anglified version of the Rochard. So it's got to be like
Richard.
yeah, it's got to be the house Lord Christopher of the House of Richard.
Lord Christopher Richard.
Lord Christopher Richards. Yeah, this looks good. I like this. And I've got my own coat of arms.
What
Like
is
2 leeches crossed.
2 crossed leeches. Okay. And okay. I am now Lord Richards.
We have a country estate
Musician to the
on the outskirts
royal
of London.
family. How about something like that?
Yeah. And okay. That's fine.
Judah. That's not how you spell it.
Yeah.
Judah.
Sure.
Okay, roll me again.
Okay, where are we going? That is a -1.
A -1. Okay, we're back here. A potent artifact, religious or magical or technological, falls into your hands. With it, you can remake the world. What is this thing? Who seeks it? Create a mortal character. Add the item as a resource. if you still have it, when you achieve any game-ending result, you may rewrite the ending as you like. You must lose this item first if you lose a resource in an encounter with an immortal item. Holy shit, I've never seen this one before.
Okay, so what happens is, during the Crusades...
Oh, I love it. You go on the crusade.
During the Crusades, the royals obtained many artifacts from the Holy Land.
Nice.
And they have a large collection in London and in the palaces in the British Museum or whatever, wherever they are, all stored. And most of them, when I look at them, they're just mundane.
Yeah, they're just things.
And they're clearly either fake or have no magical power. But one, maybe it's like a bone or skull. What could it be? What could it actually be?
God, anything. Like a blade.
A grail?
The Grail.
A grail.
Or there's like the Spear of Destiny. There's like the Grail.
No, I like it. Maybe it's a shroud.
The what's it called? The Turian Shroud.
Turian shroud. It's like a death shroud.
Okay.
That was it's a death shroud, like this thing of fabric with like a bizarre image in it.
Okay.
And people think it's like got the face of Jesus in it, but I can see that it has this aura of power. And it's a biblical or some sort of ancient death shroud.
Okay.
That I can that has some ability to touch the beyond.
Okay. So who would be seeking this?
It would be an who would be seeking it?
I think like that can be like a sort of general.
The Templars.
The Templars love it, and we need to create a mortal character. Just
the Lord of Apula, whatever his name is, Lord Montague of Apulia. APULLA. Apula.
Lord Montague of Apula, he's a Templar?
He's a Templar. Yeah.
And they're seeking...
Well, he's a Knights Hospitaller.
Knights...
Yeah. Hospitaller.
Sure.
Yeah. So he's like... maybe that's how I know him, through the medical link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And we need to put that as a memory somewhere where, well, it can't go in any of those. Either it goes into its own category, like I discover the shroud, or we put it into this, that you're now the physician.
Yeah, I think that's where I get it from. Obtain a powerful relic that grants me the ability to go in, what should I do? What kind of enhancement do I think it should give me? With it, you can remake the world. Oh my god! How can I remake the world? Okay, it gives me the ability to grant people immortality.
Oh, you could do that with your vampire powers, right?
Oh yeah, I've already got that power. That's pretty powerful. I've already got a pretty powerful ability. What have I got, chat?
You know,
mind control.
Or like you can order people. You know that preacher style, the word of God.
Oh, I like that.
You can order people to do anything you want.
Okay, I can command when I'm wearing the shroud of.
Everyone has to listen to what you're saying.
I can command them with my vampiric voice, but doing so corrupts me.
Sure.
And I get my hair falls out and I go all wrinkly.
Okay. Do you wanna give me another roll?
Yes. Oh my god. It is a 2.
A 2. Okay, we're going to 12. New laws or social mores make it harder for you to hide amongst the populace. How are you nearly caught and destroyed? Check a skill, create a skill, and create a mortal criminal who assisted you.
Okay, so obviously, that is basically I'm creating a vampire cult, right?
Sure.
In my basement.
Of course. Yeah, Alistair Crowley
in my
style.
I'm creating like a series of followers
Yeah.
who worship me and are doing my bidding. Mm-hmm. And I'm slowly building up a what?
Maybe you could do this under the guise of like you're running your own like sort of sect of Catholicism, but with the Henry VIII switching over to Protestantism, you can't hide your cult. That you're pretending that it's
I see.
all totally cool, but when they're like stamping down with these like religious practices, you don't seem as excited for it like landing very neatly in the timeline as I was.
No, I think you're right, but it needs what I'm just thinking, is it the time of the Inquisition? I guess it's after that. It must be.
When is the Inquisition?
I guess it was before that. I don't know. Like, I want it to be more like, how am I nearly caught and destroyed? Maybe you're right. Maybe it's like a religious crackdown, and they nearly catch me, and I have to create a mortal criminal, like a priest. Maybe the Pope.
A mortal criminal?
Maybe like the
Pope.
the Archbishop of Canterbury or something.
But he is
I make him a vampire.
Well, he's got
He's got to be mortal. Okay,
You
no,
promise
you're right.
him that you will make him immortal, and so he helps you out.
I think some of the popes were fairly criminal, right? Some of the things they did, chat. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. This is tricky. Now I've got like this whole new scenario.
Yeah,
it is difficult, right, to blend in, right? Because I'm getting wrinkly. I'm getting
So
corrupted.
are you aging?
Yes. No, I'm not. But people.
So you still look 20.
But still, time is going by, and I'm like in a high-profile position as the royal physician. They can't but notice that I've been in the family for many years and seem to be. Yeah, sure, I've got this weird. I'm getting like all fucked up, but I'm not looking older. I'm just looking weirder.
Okay.
And they're starting to like. I'm not being able to fit in. I'm not being able to go to the dances anymore. I can't like go to all the social events. I'm kind of hiding my slowly mutating. I'm becoming like a fucking gremlin, like a troll. I'm getting all weird, like a Ferengi.
Just gross.
I'm getting all fucked up because I'm using this thing to empower myself and empower all the people. I'm getting corrupted by this ancient artifact.
How do we distill all of this into? We need to use one of your skills.
The church comes sniffing around my estate, right? And I guess I'm gonna quit being a royal physician because that's gonna go, and I'm gonna lean in to making it like more churchly, right? I'm gonna become
Okay, so your new skill is
devout Protestant.
that's your skill.
Or faith healing through faith, healing through God,
faith healing. Nice.
healing through. Thank you, chat. Well done.
Perfect.
Healing through God, and that way I bring these people in and I heal them miraculously, but they get turned into vampires. You see.
Right. Okay. And so we need a criminal who's helping you do all of this.
I think it has to be the knight who was originally hunting me.
Oh.
We
need to create a new one, but we can keep him as the guy and just have him now.
Yeah, let's say he gets
criminal knight.
He's like my insider. He was originally hunting me, but
Oh.
I gave him wealth
And then
and
now
power.
he warns you about
And now he's like my new dog.
shit.
I call him Jambon. Lord, inverted commas, Jambon
Jambon.
Montague. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
Uh,
It's going very Midnight Mass. You're right. It is
Roll me-
Shell unintentionally. Midnight Jambon.
Roll me some characters.
Okay.
Roll me some dice.
Okay. It's a 2 again. Man, I don't
2
roll big
again.
numbers here.
Okay, up to
14.
14.
Uh-oh.
An enemy uses a lost resource to turn your few friends against you. Check 3 skills to regain the resource, or check 1 skill to barely survive. Which former friend did you kill? Where did you flee? An enemy character uses a lost resource to turn your few friends against you. Your father's journal!
Right.
That's covered in blood. That's your only...
I see.
Oh, it's that. Or the watermill with all the dead bodies.
The blood works because there's one of my enemies is Guillaume, who's now immortal. He can use my blood to track me.
Oh,
He can use the blood on the
okay.
journal to, and he turns up at my. He's been sniffing around,
Okay.
right?
Wow.
And he's been following me to get revenge this whole time.
Because you killed,
His sweetheart, and he's never forgotten it. And
but
turned him into a vampire.
okay. So, do you want to check 3 skills, in order to regain that resource, or check 1 skill to barely survive? Bearing in mind, you don't remember who Guillaume is. Oh, no, you do. No, you do remember him.
I will check estate management. Imagine he like mortally wounds me. Okay, I'm in my coffin.
Okay.
And he has like he opens the curtains on me and burns me really badly.
Okay, so are you weak to sunlight?
Yeah, I am now because of all the use of the death shroud. I've slowly become vulnerable to sunlight.
Okay.
And he doesn't mortally wound me. He very badly hurts me and scars me. So I can no longer run the estate in an open way.
Yeah, because you're.
I have to do it
kind
from the shadows.
Right.
As a
Okay, this might, unless you think it goes into this category, you might have to put it in the new one.
I'm terrifyingly. My appearance is terrifying.
Guillaume hunts you down through the blood on your on
Your journal, yeah. My
journal, and
hurts me very badly,
hurts me badly.
so that I am unable to appear in public without scaring
Cannot appear
anyone.
publicly.
I can no longer manage my estate.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
sure. Great.
Okay.
And what skill? We use the estate management. Sure.
Shall we have a break? It's past.
Yeah, we can go on a break. Wow.
This is quite a move. I'm
Yeah.
definitely channeling a lot of Dorian Gray, Palpatine vibes. I'm definitely channeling like a lot of creepy vibes here. I'm channeling a bit of
Do
the
you create a skill? We don't create a skill.
a lot of creepy stuff. Wow, it's so much has happened, even though we've only done an hour and a half of this.
Yeah, like I think of like how your character has changed from being Leonard of Rashard to now this weird faith healing estate owner, crippled old vampire man, missing his heart. There's still an immortal leech going around the sewers of London somewhere. Can't wait for
Yeah.
him to return. Stephen, the dog-sized leech.
Guillaume's still out there.
Guillaume, he tracked you down and you had to flee. Because maybe you had to like give up your estate as well.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
you're on the run. But yeah, we are going to take a quick break. We will be back very soon, in sort of 5 minutes or so. We'll see you soon.
See you soon, everyone.
Goodbye. Lo 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 lo
Tom, 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 Tom.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome back, everybody.
We need practice. We need work on that. That needs some work. We'll come up with a new song soon. Welcome back.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome back.
We are doing some role-playing kind of today.
We are, Thomas.
Sort of, we're playing a game called A 1,000-Year-Old Vampire. It's a kind of storytelling type thing.
We dongle. He donated $3. Tom, not Ben.
Thank you.
That's me. I have a thing that Ben would like. Please pass it on to him. He has got some 3D prints, what look like 3D prints, of
It's Ben.
a creepy little man
It's Ben.
with
It looks like Ben.
looks like a little bit like a creepy Ben man, an administratorum scribe.
It's if we just I'll just copy and paste that in chat. But it's Ben. It's Ben doing Imperial Ben work.
Oh, there you go. You can see it. Sorry, chat. Can you see it? Sorry, I didn't think I forgot how to do this,
okay.
Tom. There you go.
Thank you very much.
We posted it in chat.
Widongle.
It's Widongle has sent that. It's Ben doing Imperial Ben work. Thank you. Spoopy roleplayer Lewis and sexy roleplayer Tom from PowerCore 2000.
Oh, thank you.
What was Lewis saying in the intro? I need to know the secret memes. Was it the Forbidden Wheelboy National? You'll be able to see it in the VOD.
That's true.
So that was our good song.
It was so good.
Just brilliant song.
Just nailed it. Just nailed it.
Xander of Britain, of course, been piping up in chat as we've been going with his stuff. Tom Lewis, what is this? What year is this? Is it Saturday? My whole world has been flipped upside down. I hope you're both well. It is hot outside and the ground is fucked. Send help. I guess he's digging.
Xander Britain is an archaeologist.
I know he is.
So hard to dig when the ground's fucked.
Guri Gura says, so this is like a choose your own adventure book except with a dice pervert rather than a Simon.
That's right.
And Tom dragging a confused old man through the early modern era.
That's also correct.
Yes, welcome. You want to rename Battle Boys to Yogs of War, says Pepperjack in chat.
That's something that had been proposed and was like,
Not a bad idea.
makes sense.
You didn't like Battle Boys.
Hate it.
No? Not even for Jingle Jam?
Get out. Okay, so we are currently playing as Lord Christopher Richards, who's now a bit of a withered old Palpatine.
He's a recluse.
He's a recluse. You were originally Leonard of Rashad.
He has a powerful magical death shroud that he originally was using abundantly, not really realizing the toll it was taking on his physical form.
Withering him.
And it wasn't until his old enemy, Guillaume de Montbazillac, hunted him down and tried to kill him as revenge, that he realized just how far he'd gone. And it was too far to come back. And now he's lost his ability to be out in public. He's hiding in his estate, maybe using his magic sparingly to control his followers and keep himself secret.
Yeah.
And fed.
And still doing a bit of leech stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's slipped, Now he's able to control people with the magic. He can use that to feed.
Well, you still have I control the beast.
I do control the beast, so I'm not wild, I'm not out of control, but I'm certainly not...
A regular chill dude.
No.
Well, do you want to roll me some dice to see where this adventure takes us?
We're going on a 4.
A 4.
It's a big number.
18.
I rolled an 8 and a 4.
You have fed too long in one place, destroying a community or social group.
Shit.
Who were they? How did the last community member die? Gain a scavenged resource and lose a resource.
So what's happened is, over time...
So if you lose a resource, you have to lose your Death Shroud. Remember?
Oh, why?
We were on 18. A potent magical artifact. What is this thing? Who seeks it? Create a mortal character. If you still have it when you achieve the endgame result, whatever. You must lose this item first if you lose a resource in an encounter. Oh, with an immortal character. Okay, you don't have to lose it.
Oh, thank God.
You're fine.
Okay.
Okay, you fed too long in one place.
So yeah, basically what happens is my estate slowly dwindles. The lack of new people coming in means that one by one, when I get hungry, my followers dwindle.
Slowly killing them off.
And it's until finally, my Lord Jambon Montague of Apula is the last one. I guess I don't have to kill him because he's a mortal character. Maybe he's not there.
Yeah,
maybe
you don't have to.
Maybe
kill.
I send him away. I send him away to protect him because I know I might need him, and I kill the last remaining member of my household.
Okay.
Old Nan.
Old Nan. But you need to lose one of your resources.
We're gonna lose the flute as we can no longer play it.
Okay.
As our lips are all fucked up.
Okay.
And we can't play it anymore. And that was the last straw, you know? I used to be in the basement playing the flute.
Oh, that'd be part of your like rituals and stuff. You know, you play music to your followers.
Yeah. But
okay.
as I feed on old Nan and drain her last drops of blood, and I pick up the flute to myself, I realize that I can no longer live this way, and I smash it on the ground.
You smash it. Okay, you need to gain a resource as well.
It is a
Nan's skull.
old Nan's locket. Old Nan's gold silver locket.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I can't touch it, but it's wrapped up
Okay.
in her blood-soaked shawl.
Okay.
I've got two shawls.
Just
Magic
all
shawl
about
of death and Nan's shawl with a silver locket in it.
Okay.
Old Nan's silver locket.
Okay, I feel like it probably makes sense to put in here or here.
Yeah, that one needs to change, I think.
So, right, there is something else that we can do. At any point, you're allowed to create yourself a diary.
Okay.
And
Dear Diary,
Dear Diary,
ate the last of my followers today.
which we haven't really like needed yet, and the other memories that you lost were from kind of like story events that forced you to lose memories.
I'll write it. You ready?
But wait, no. Well, it's not working like that.
Okay, sorry, no, go on then.
So you can take memories and you can put them in your diary, and they no longer exist in your head. But you can gain an object, a diary. But if you ever lose that diary,
You lose your memories.
those are gone forever. And it's just another piece of you that has disappeared.
Okay,
So if you want to start...
a diary.
Yeah, if you want to start a diary, we can move some stuff over.
Sure, let's do a diary. Let's do this history here. Yeah, the Guillaume. Well, I suppose Guillaume could go. Maybe that Guillaume hunts me down should be in the 2. Do you know what I mean? We should this bit that's in 4 should probably already be in 2.
But this was already full.
Oh right, it can only have 3 things in it.
It can only have 3 experiences per like memory.
Okay.
And so you loosely want to clump those together.
Sure, get rid of it. Because by this time, I don't remember this history. Do you know what I mean? But I've written it down in case and I'm not sure it really happened. And
do you want to remember?
Sure, let's get rid of that as well.
Father, and you want to forget about the leech, but it's in your diary.
Yeah, sure.
I guess this is probably in your head still. We can just do this new one of like, you kill the last member of your household. Old Nan.
Yeah. Leaving me alone.
Now alone. My household. Perfect.
We need
Great.
to probably write in 3 as well that the I've become corrupted through overuse. I'm unrecognizable. I've become inhuman.
We'll put it in here.
Okay.
I am now corrupted and inhuman.
Inhuman. Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
Okay.
I love it.
Great. Roll me some dice.
5.
5.
8
Okay.
and 3.
So we're going to 23. You master a strange new science or field of knowledge. How does your vampire nature give you special insight into these studies? Create an appropriate skill based on a memory. So, new science or field of knowledge. So we could be moving.
Okay.
Oh, when did they start doing loads of like dissections and stuff, like autopsies?
Yeah.
Like who are those famous guys, the body snatchers?
Yes.
Scottish guys?
Yes.
Brook and Hare or something.
Yes.
What are they called?
Birkenhair.
Like, you know a lot about bodies. Do you want to...
I think, yeah, let's do that. I like that. So, okay, what happens is I experiment with old Nan
Oh, God.
and the bodies of my household, and I create from them the ability to bring them back as zombies.
Okay, that's not quite what this is asking. So you're a master or... You
Zombie
master a
slaves.
strange new science or field of knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, look, I find that imbuing dead bodies with my vampiric blood and death shroud will make them into unholy servants, undead servants,
Okay.
who will fetch me fresh meat.
Right. So necromancy is your new skill?
Yes, I think so. The science of undeath.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go with that. I experiment on the bodies of my household and
Find
Do
a
a
way to resurrect them.
necromancy.
Do a necromancy. Yeah, find a way to be not alone.
Cool. Roll me again.
Okay. Lord Richard's reanimator. 4.
4. Okay, we're going up to 27. Wars rage through the region in which you reside. You withdraw into a hidden retreat, waiting for them to pass. Lose a resource. Okay.
I lose my walrus penis bone pipe and reanimate it into
What a living dick.
a living walrus.
What is the war?
What? I make...
When is this? Is this like Napoleonic Wars now?
Yeah, I
That's
think
sort
so.
of
I think Napoleonic Wars.
Or
English Civil War? When was that? Where was the English Civil War, Chad?
1600s, 1700s?
Anyone?
I think English Civil War makes sense. When is the English Civil War?
1600s.
1600s.
Sounds about right. That
1640, 1650.
sounds about right.
Oh, the War of the Roses. That earlier or later? I feel like it's earlier.
1660s is Masserini. Yeah, I think we're maybe we're past that. Napoleon is 1800. When do we want to be? We've got an hour left. We want to catch up with interesting times. Let's make it Napoleonic.
Napoleonics.
They're recruiting people from across the countryside to fight France. And our region is worn out. People avoid it. It's deserted. It's shrouded in darkness.
Yeah.
And rain. The crops have failed. You know, the land itself is blighted. And people avoid my estate. The estate.
Well, so you withdraw into a hidden retreat. You have to lose one of your resources.
Let's lose the bone pipe. I used that in my experimentation, and it was destroyed. Okay.
Oh, it's like the last thing you had.
Yeah, but it tapped into my old. I used the power from it. It was like it was like the last remnant of who I was. It's now gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it had power for me personally, and that's what I channel into my reanimation.
Right. So you're hiding from the Napoleonic Wars, waiting for them to pass because they're trying to recruit in your area?
Yeah, but if they do, we gather them up and they go missing. The recruiters, they stop coming after a while.
Okay.
Because their recruiting parties don't return.
Right.
And people just think they've run away or deserted.
Sure.
But I've actually kept them in prison until I'm hungry. And then I eat them, consume them.
Okay.
My unholy servants. And then I reanimate them as more unholy servants after I've drained them.
Okay.
Of the nourishment that their blood provides me.
Okay, once again, I think you're kind of like embellishing more than what this is like asking.
Okay, good. I'm getting into it, Tom.
That's fine. Hiding from Napoleonic recruiters.
Sure.
In my basement. Pipe gone.
Pipe gone.
Right, roll me another
2.
29. You're exposed as a monster, and you flee to a far-off land. Lose any stationary resources. You do not know the language of this new place. How do you overcome that obstacle? And what name do you take?
America.
You want to flee to America.
The French bit.
Don't know. Okay, you go to
Montreal. No, where's it?
You are French though.
Oh shit, yeah.
You
Florida. Florida, that was Spanish, right?
Okay.
I go to Florida.
Do you go even further? What about like China? There's like isn't there like the British Empire over there?
Oh, I don't know anything about that at all. I don't want to get stuck in China for the next hour. I have to struggle with
Australia.
Oh, that's perfect. But they speak.
And you're hiding out, but with the.
They do sound real weird.
Like the natives there.
Yeah, the other side of the world.
Yeah. Because you're exposed.
Down under. How about Wales?
Wales. You go down to the valleys.
Rhonda. Everyone's suggesting all sorts of places. North Pole. I could go to Sweden. I could go to Finland. I could go anywhere. I've got the world. It's my oyster. Where would I go? I know. Back to the Holy Land. I'm drawn back there by something.
Okay.
Something's calling me to like Jerusalem.
Yeah, there's no way this is ever
Some
going to get
pull.
problematic.
Some sort of something. There's like, some religious connection. The knights. I guess Lord Jambon Montague of Apulia has died by now. Perhaps, as we've advanced in time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right. Like, I think Lord Jambon probably is dead. There are times that you have to make a decision. Old.
Very old.
What about, like, Romania?
Oh, what, Transylvania?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard it was nice there. Yeah.
you look like the locals anyway.
I see.
You
I
can-
escaped to Europe.
You flee to Europe, like you're chased through Europe.
Okay. Yes, I like this. Fine. Romania it is. Transylvania.
Transylvania, Romania. Perfect.
And I get a new name.
Okay. Oh no.
My dice fell off the table, Tom. Dice, I've got it.
Okay.
Don't
Maybe
worry.
this can go into this. Guillaume hunts me down. Like, you're fleeing. You're exposed as a monster.
I need a new name. Dr. Acula.
Dr.
Thank you,
Acula.
Thank you, chat. Dr. Acula.
Okay. Dr. Acula.
The reanimator.
The-
That's what they call me. That's in brackets. That's what I call
every
myself.
time someone's like, "Oh, this is Dr. Aculator, Dr. Acula," and you're like, "The reanimator."
Yes, I'm Dr. Acula,
Okay, right.
the reanimator. Yes.
Sure. Maybe it goes here. How are you exposed?
I'm exposed because I finally seek revenge. I decide that it's time to hunt down Guillaume, and I track him to Transylvania. But
No, you're once again. You're kind of
that
going.
exposes me. All right, fine. I flee to Romania. That's enough.
You're exposed as a monster. You flee to Romania. People just come knocking at your door, selling cookies, and they're like, "Fuck me, you look crazy." And then you're like, "Oh,
There's loads of the people like
gotta
that,
go.
though, so it's fine.
how
do I
you
overcome the language?
obstacle of language?"
With my mind control
Oh,
powers.
okay. Use the shroud.
Liberally.
Liberally
In brackets, dangerous.
dangerous.
Close brackets.
Okay, perfect.
Shout loudly. How do you speak English?
Where leeches? Need leeches.
Do you have any dangerous small towns where people wouldn't be missed?
Okay, perfect. Right, roll me some dice.
It is a 1.
A 1. What social mores have you forgotten?
I'm no longer chivalric.
Lose. Well, you have to lose a checked skill.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
What one of these ones?
Yeah, one of the ones that has been used.
We'll get rid of being great at cooking mushrooms.
Okay, yeah, I
'Cause
guess
that
you just
is-
don't know how humans eat food
I've
anymore.
forgotten to. I've only eaten leeches and slaves for years.
Okay.
Thralls that I've
Hiding.
mind controlled.
Hiding from the Napoleonic recruits. I guess you were hiding there for a little while.
Fled to Romania. Oh, that's already in there.
Yeah. Oh, no, well, I guess it could be here. Like, it's been so long since I have eaten food, I forget what
It is.
it really is. Bam. Nice.
Nice stuff.
Okay. Great.
A 0.
A 0.
Does that count? I got a 2 and a 2.
Yeah. Okay. You feel a love forbidden by the conventions of mortals around you. Create a new character. Lose a resource.
I feel a love forbidden by the conventions of mortals around me.
Uh-oh.
Forbidden love.
Do you want a new pet dog?
No. No.
No!
No. I feel a love. I feel attracted to one of my undead reanimated thralls. What? What are you laughing at?
That's fucking chap. Just chap being psychopaths.
Old Nan. She's been with me as an undead thrall this whole time.
You start fucking old Nan.
No, I feel a love for old Nan. Forbidden. A forbidden love.
I feel like
Forbidden love for the reanimated zombie of old Nan.
I feel a forbidden
Love,
love for zombie old Nan.
who has been with me through thick and thin.
Oh god, yeah. Imagine her skin's getting real thin on that old body.
She's horrific. She's got like all of her, all the skin's like all stretched back, like all off of her teeth. She's got this terrifying rictus grin.
You have to lose.
A resource, did it say? Scroll up.
Where were we?
There, lose a checked skill. Okay.
No, you feel create a new character.
Oh, lose a resource.
Oh, maybe like you had to use her locket to bring her back.
Yeah, we lose her. We lose that. Okay.
That was used in like the ritual to like keep her alive.
Oh my god, maybe I do a special ritual to bring her back to life.
Oh my god.
And then we've created a new character, right? Because that actually says what we're supposed to do. Create a new character.
Create a character, yeah.
Is she immortal?
I don't know if she... Well,
doesn't say.
Yeah, sure.
Old Nan. But she's not old anymore.
Old Nan. She a zombie. She's definitely a zombie.
She's a zombie, but
old.
But she's
definitely old.
okay. She's a zombie.
Definitely old.
Okay.
Cool. Roll me some dice.
One. 4 and 3.
Okay. You fall into a deep slumber, for 100 years. Strike out any mortal characters.
I kind of already did that.
Okay, so when was this? You were in the Napoleonic Wars. Some
1800.
time had passed. You'd fled to Transylvania. You're using the shroud. You've been shacked up with old Nan. So now it's like the 1900s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so... Okay, this is what happens. Okay?
You and old Nan. You just go to bed one night. You're kind of busy, and then
No.
you open the door. Oh my god! It's now the fucking 1940s, and World War II is raging.
No. What happens is... It was 1800 now. So what happens is... Old Nan has a new lease on life and independence, and she's immune to my mind control. She wants to be free.
Right. Okay.
So she seals me in the basement of the castle to try and kill me, get rid of me, and I'm stuck down there for 100 years.
Okay. Maybe she drugs you.
Yeah.
Because you slumber.
Well, whatever she does, I'm trapped down there for 100 years.
Okay.
She's gone.
100 years. I emerge in the 1920s.
Sure. 1920s. Oh, that's how did I emerge, though? We'll do that, I guess, on the next thing.
I guess like you just.
I finally.
She's gone.
I finally.
think you kind of come to from your fugue
right.
state, and she's gone,
Everyone's gone.
and it's now the roaring 20s. Okay, roll me some dice.
A 0.
A 0. Okay. You recognize the descendants of a dead mortal who features in one of your memories and feel compelled to make their acquaintance. How do you share knowledge about their ancestor without revealing your monstrous nature? How is this conversation awkward? Gain a contemporary and unexpected skill. Create a mortal character, a friend. Okay. Right. Lord Jambon. Jambon the dog. This might be hard. Agnes? Oh, that could be cute.
Oh my god, she was.
Agnes is like great granddaughter.
Well, my great granddaughter. I think. Okay.
Oh, you don't remember the name Agnes? That's true.
No, I don't.
It's not. Agnes isn't even in your book.
I don't remember her. No. It must have to be. Where's
I think
Jambon? Is he in the book?
Father gave me Jambon. Jambon's in the book. You read about the dog, and you recognize the dog that's the descendant of your dog.
That's fine. And so, yeah, this is it. This is it. As I emerge from my slumber, I look out,
and you see a bloodhound.
and there's a wild dog. I mean, they're it's 1920s Romania. I'm sure there's dogs loose out in the. I'm sure there's a few dogs on the streets.
And which
tracks me down.
take us as
I can
a
tell.
companion
Yeah. How do you share knowledge about dogs? Love unconditionally.
because of book.
So it doesn't really require me to worry about my monstrousness.
That's fine.
Is this conversation awkward? It's a little awkward at first.
Yeah, because the dog
we're getting to
speaks
know each other.
Romanian and you don't.
I'm gonna have to share some. We share raw steaks from animals that I've hunted in the woods.
Perfect.
As I get back my strength, sucking we hunt together.
Jambon Jr.
Jambon Jr. Oh. A loyal Romanian bloodhound.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Bloodhound.
Just speak English at the dog. I knew your great-great-granddad.
The dog. Oh.
I
Perfect.
framed him for murder.
Okay, you get a new skill.
A new skill.
Yep. A new unexpected skill.
Dog romancy.
Dog romancy. That sounds a little bit like dog and romance.
That's the point. But it's just platonic.
I'm going to put down dog whisperer.
I imagine...
Like Caesar Milan.
I imagine
you're
that
now a dog
myself,
whisperer.
my vampire is like a Ken doll down there at this point. Do you know what I mean? I think
I'm putting down dog whisperer, and you can interpret that any way you like. If you want to think of that as dog romance.
vampires breed by biting, not humping. Okay?
We're just going to leave it at dog romancy.
All right.
Can you roll me some dice?
Yes, let's move on.
But Jambon Jr. is here.
2.
We're going to 33. You know where the old things are. Create a resource and make an enemy character into a friend.
Brilliant. Okay, so...
Also, aren't they an enemy?
Yes.
And Old Man she wasn't forced to become an enemy, but...
So I've got 2 choices here. I can either find Guillaume in his vampire castle and make him my friend.
You know where the old things are? Well, he wanted the shroud. Oh, no, he wants to kill you, right?
Yeah.
Because of vengeance.
But I think he's probably forgotten that as well by now. Do you know what I mean? It was such a long time ago.
Have you want? Or Stephen the dog-sized...
Well, he's in the sewers of London. I feel like he's not probably come to Romania. Whereas I feel like...
You could go back to London
But
if
Guillaume,
you want to.
hunted me previously. If he can find me, I think I can find him. Yeah, maybe me and the dog, Jambon Jr., set off to find Guillaume and see what he's done with himself.
Okay.
And we create resource. So maybe when he killed me, when he tried to kill me, he was also he lost something, right? Maybe I took his ear or something, a part of him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the resource I'm talking about.
A resource.
Yeah.
Okay. Guillaume's
silver dagger. Oh. Everything's made of silver in my mind. Guillaume's silver dagger that he tried to kill me with.
Guillaume's silver dagger.
And I use it and my necromantic powers to hunt down Guillaume. And we reconcile. We have
friend.
a heart-to-heart.
What do you?
Jambon Jr. sniffs him. Gives him a little lick.
I think Guillaume, he recognized.
Jambon.
Ooh la la, is that Jabon?
The three of us are back together.
It's like the old times.
Whatever, what did we complain? What did we argue about?
We should never let women get between us again.
The XXBFF.
XXBFF.
Forever.
Yeah. Well, best friend forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Great.
That works. Due to add this.
Guillaume hunts me down. Where does Guillaume live?
He lives
I hunt
in
Guillaume down and befriend him.
He lives in well, we could go anywhere, right? We don't have to stay in Transylvania.
No, you can leave Transylvania now if you want to.
He lives in Egypt.
Paris. Egypt.
He lives in Boston.
Boston. Love it.
Boston, USA.
I hunt Guillaume down to
Or the London. Do we want to turn to London? Maybe London, actually. Because then we can...
London or Paris.
Yeah, then we can return. Let's return to London. Return to our homeland. Yeah, I think this is fine. This works.
To London and befriend him.
Yeah, we kiss.
I just thought that was implied.
Well, we can a little bit. Well, they're French. It's like French kiss, Mwah, mwah. So put that back in.
We kiss.
Mwah, mwah.
Like
the cheeks, the two cheek French kiss. French kiss.
Okay, roll
Shiloh?
me some.
-3.
-3. Oh. You feel a love.
No, but that's the old now.
Oh. You reinvent yourself and how you relate to the world. Uncheck a skill.
This is working splendidly.
Okay, so you get to uncheck a skill.
Estate management.
You're just like, boom, I'm back on the estates. Because I bet Guillaume has a load of money, but he doesn't know how to run an estate, and you're like...
And also, I could just say that I was badly burned in the war.
So he could be the face, and you do the books behind the scene.
Yeah, but also I could, people are more... the people who were wounded coming back from the First World War.
Oh,
I could just restyle myself as an injured veteran.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to have to move something out of here. We've got space for something else.
Let's diary. Okay, what else can I diary? I can diary the...
or you can choose just to forget stuff if you don't want to put it in the diary.
Let's diary old Nan. I'm thinking about, let's diary old Nan. Let's diary all that. Yeah, diary that as well. Diary everything.
Well, we can only put one more thing in your diary.
Get a second diary.
You're not really supposed to.
I can rub out some diary stuff. Well, what do we need? I guess we don't need 3. Let's forget number 3. We don't need this. We don't know where we got our shroud from, but...
You just have this thing. And, okay, right. You just want to forget that?
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep track of it.
I don't know where I got it from, but I still have it. It's been with me forever.
Do you want to get rid of this?
It's part of me. Yeah, get rid of
pretending
this.
to be a lord.
Forget all that. The gambling thing's gone. I'm not a gambler anymore. That's all a long time ago.
It's not going in the diary.
No,
I don't think that's as important to who you are now.
All right, we've got space now.
Okay.
My memories. Yeah, so I'm now an injured war veteran. I've now reinvented myself as...
I take on the role of an injured war veteran, and with my friend Guillaume.
Yeah.
We run a successful estate.
Yeah, no, we have... So he has a Bridgerton-style country house.
Right.
You know, like
Okay, sure.
yeah, like Downton Abbey, right?
Yeah.
Only I'm the creepy burned guy behind the scenes, and he's like, he's happy to have me because of my dark powers.
And you guys, you're
We're
old
old
friends.
friends.
You've known each other.
But we're ambitious, right?
So
We want to control things.
bear in mind, you've been alive for almost 900 years now.
I know, and I still am still not king. I'm still not running this show.
And he's happy to have you around because of the little kiss.
He's a good lad. We had a kiss. He had a kiss. Let's do it.
Perfect. Okay.
3.
3. Okay, going up to 32. You keep a prisoner. Why this particular person? Why don't you feed on them? Create a character and a skill related to keeping them captive. Oh no. Who are you keeping in the basement of Guillaume's estate? And what skill do you have associated with that? Wait, we were on 30? Oh, we should go to 33. Oops.
Well,
Fuck
we'll do
it.
this one.
Fuck it, this one's fun.
Right, well, who do we keep as a prisoner? Oh my god, we hunt down Old Nan.
Old Nan's character already. You want to keep Old Nan in the basement. I'm absolutely fine with this.
Yeah, we keep her in the basement because
Oh, God.
she is my masterpiece.
We keep
We hunt down Old Nan.
zombie Old Nan.
But we can't kill her because she's tied to me. I've imbued her with a share of my power, and we're linked.
The basement.
But she's horrific. She was feeding on like rats in the sewers and stuff, and so we boxed her up and trapped her in the basement because she was gonna, if she was killed or burned, I would die too.
Oh, like a Horcrux thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're linked.
Okay.
But she's obviously
you get a
resistant.
Skill. You get a skill attached to keeping a prisoner.
Horcrux, Old Nan.
Well, we can tie that in, but skill. What skill do you have for keeping her captive?
Oh,
Create a character and a skill related to keeping them captive.
I control the Nan. She is my
Nan control.
Nan control. Nan, I control the beast inside, and I control my Nan.
Nan romance.
Nan romancer,
Sure. Let's.
dog romancer, necromancer, Nan romancer.
Love it. Okay. Cool. Roll me some dice.
Oh, fuck! I forgot we had to do that. Nan romancy. This is a -1.
A -1. Okay. Well.
Oh,
Okay. So
that was bringing back the dog.
recognize
remember?
the dog. Your mortal friend discovers family documents that reveal you for what you are. How does your relationship change? You may regain a forgotten memory related to the mortal's ancestor.
So Jambon Jr.
Jambon Jr. the dog.
he sees me doing something awful, and he knows.
Making out with a zombie.
But he knows what happened, and he hates me.
He knows you framed
His great
ancestor for a
grandpa.
murder.
But
The dog is not your friend?
and he becomes my enemy. Sure. Enemy. But I don't realize this.
Enemy Romanian bloodhound.
Yeah. You gain a forgotten memory. Let's go see if there's any forgotten memories I want to get back. Scroll down. Scroll down.
No, well, I guess we can move it. Father gave me Jambon. I blamed Jambon
Yeah,
for the murder.
we'll reclaim that one.
Okay. So it's still in the diary, but we can put it just in here.
Sure. And so
Does he see you smooching Old Nan?
No, he sees me do the same to him with someone else. You know, someone else takes the fall
Oh.
for something I've done.
Sees you frame someone.
Another dog. Frame another dog for.
Another dog for murder.
I've done it before. I
Of all
got
the,
away
like,
with it.
Terrible things your character has done. The fact that they're a serial dog framer is honestly one of the worst things about them. Sees you frame another dog for
I
murder.
didn't bite him. It must have been the dog.
No longer trusts you. Okay. Right. Perfect. Roll me some dice.
Oh, fuck.
Wow. Okay.
That is a -1.
-1. What the fuck?
Hang on, we'll have to do that again. Let's do that again. We need to make this forward a bit. 3. That's a 3. Oh, no, it's a 6.
A 6. Okay, we go to
I
37.
rolled a 9 and a 3, so...
Things fall to dust. Lose a resource for which you have no corresponding memory. Do not create an experience for this prompt. It simply happens as you stare in silence.
What are my resources? My resources.
Uh-oh. Guillaume Silver Dagger, you...
I have to forget about my death shroud.
The shroud.
I've forgotten
You
where
don't-
it came from.
remember what it is.
And it's finally...
And it's not in the diary.
I finally lost that power.
I think you just throw it away at some point. You just forget, why do I even have this? And it just...
I think it was just a shroud. It's only going to have that much duration.
Oh, you wipe your ass.
I finally drained it of its power. And it's
It's
part of me now.
It's just discard. It's part of you.
maybe my skin is like it's blended into me.
Ugh.
Get rid of it, Tom.
Okay. Like, bonk.
This is tragic.
Cool. Roll me again.
That's a 4.
Okay. 41. Your body is distant from human concerns. Lose a memory slot and erase your oldest extant name. What is extant?
That's living. So, your oldest name, Leonard of Recherche.
Oh.
I've forgotten my original name. I'm now fully Dr. Acula the Reanimator.
Dr. Acula, the Reanimator.
Lose a memory slot, completely just a whole slot.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the let's get rid of 4. Yeah, we don't need 4. Just get rid of that whole slot. Blip. Do I forget it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh. Stop.
I feel like I've lived with Guillaume forever,
Yeah.
and I don't remember anything about Romania and Transylvania.
No, that's
My
just
origins, vampire origins.
not- Vampire origin story.
Okay, so this is going bad. That is a 0.
0. Okay. A social convention or taboo from some long-forgotten part of your existence is hardwired into your being. What is it? How does this hinder your movement in society? Create a mark. So this is something that physically
Marks you as a vampire.
from
Right.
a long-forgotten part of your time. Could it be zombie love? Teeth marks on the dick?
Oh, Tom. No.
Zombie bite on the peepus?
No. It is a social conventional taboo from some long forgotten part.
Ooh, covered in like leech.
Leeching.
Like leeches crawl out of you.
Oh, this is awful. This is all horrible stuff.
Yeah, but like...
It has to be from long forgotten. Go down? What have I forgotten?
Pretend to be a Dr. Leeches. I think you should be like
be
full of
leeches.
leeches. Where like they just drop out of you. Imagine how disgusting that would be.
I'm getting into leeches again. Yeah, I can't not enjoy the taste of leech.
What if your mouth is beginning to turn into like a leech, like a lamprey?
Oh my god! Without the power of the shroud, I'm turning into my true form.
Like your skin is, because you've got that shroud and you're going a bit leechy.
I am. I'm turning into a human leech.
Looking a bit
like a leech.
Leechy.
Oh my god, I am. I'm turning into the Leech Lord. God.
Okay, we might.
I'm turning horrifying.
Do you want to put one of these into your diary, or does?
Yes.
Or where should I'm becoming a leech?
Let's get rid of the first one because we've already got zombie Nan. Let's get rid of that. Yeah.
Do you want that in the diary or just
in the diary? Yeah, sure. Get that all in the diary. And then I'm without the shroud. I am changing. My need for blood is more leech-like every day.
Need for blood is more leech-like. God, just you just on our body, just slowly distending.
And my body is changing, becoming worm-like.
Yeah, like you just drink and fill your body up with
my
blood.
mouth is a circle of teeth and a circle of teeth.
Nice. Love it. Absolutely horrible.
This is awful.
Roll me a dice.
The Leech King. It is a 3.
3. So we're going to 44. An immortal character you've met returns to claim a debt. What is it? How have they changed? Do you pay willingly? If you have a memory of this character, you lose 2 resources. If not, then 3 resources and check skill. Your fucking leech could come back.
That's it.
He could come back to Papa.
That is it.
An immortal character comes back for a debt.
And it's to like suck on my blood again.
It needs your blood.
It feeds on me, and this continues my turning into a leech. Do you pay willingly? Yes, I have to. I don't have a choice.
Do you pay willingly?
No. But
okay.
But he can detect me, and now I'm back in London. I've forgotten about him, right? Completely. He's not.
You don't remember him
at all. Not even in my diary, right? No.
Oh, the vampire leech. It's in your diary.
Oh, okay. So I don't lose. No, I'd lose 2 resources.
Oh God, he comes back. He takes the dagger and destroys the diary.
Okay.
This leech.
Well, because this changes me. You see, I lose all these memories when I'm being converted into a leech.
Oh God. Okay, so right, you are allowed to make a new diary, but this one, all of this is gone.
Okay. Well, rip. Well, I don't know if I can even keep a diary anymore. I'm hunched over. My hands are and arms are withering.
They're
retreating.
Becoming more boneless.
Yeah. I have a gelatinous cocoon that is my body. Ugh.
Okay.
Thank you.
TJ, are you there? Can we get more spooky music? This has gone less spooky.
Yeah, this is a bit too pop.
Okay, I'm changing.
Oh, it's creeping. I see. That's the lyrics. I'm creeping. I'm creeping. Can you hear this, chat?
Steven.
It's a bit too cool. Leech pop. I'm creeping.
Monster
I'm like K-pop Leech Lord.
Papa.
It's like teen romance. This is not teen. It was teen romance at one point. Now it's body horror. Stephen the Leech returns to Papa.
He consumes my possessions.
And my memories.
I forget
who I am.
More of who I was every day. Okay.
It's a 4.
4. Okay, we're going to 48. You awaken covered in dust. Generations have passed. Your sleeping place has been sealed off. How do you escape? Lose a resource. Strike out all mortal characters.
Okay, so what happens is on this when the leech seeks me out.
I think you guys are just in a fucking ball in your cocoon, just.
But he takes me underground into the sewers.
Oh no!
And that's where we are in this nest together, creating a new generation of leech babies.
Love it. Someone did say in chat about how leeches are hermaphrodites. They reproduce through reciprocal fertilization, in which both leeches become impregnated at the same time.
Oh, I like that.
The mother leech forms a tough gelatinous cocoon around the egg mass and attaches it to a hard object or buries it in the mud.
Yeah, it's like sewer. You know that round sewer? It's like all full of like egg sacs and stuff.
You were both just cocooned in there.
Yeah. But we're vampire leeches, remember?
Yeah.
So we're like catching. We're almost like sewer spiders, like catching rats and things to exist off. You know, in the sewers.
Maybe just fed enough, and then
yeah,
just centuries generations pass.
Generations have passed.
Okay, well, this could bring us up to
the modern day.
Modern day, very happily.
Those sewers are still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The year is 2022.
Nice.
I am about to celebrate my 1000th birthday.
Should we say it's 2020? It's just before lockdown.
Oh, how about it's 20... Yes. Okay, so this is wild.
Well, do you want it to be the year 2000?
The year is the year 2000. Yes.
Stephen and I emerge
from our cocoon.
From our cocoon. The eggs
have hatched.
Or like are
ready.
And you escape because that's fine.
Oh my god, it's the Y2K bug.
Nice. Ba, ba, ba. I always feel like I know it says not to do this, but I feel like I want to put like eggs. As a thing.
Yes.
Because you know what? We might not be following the rules, but who cares, baby? Right, roll me some... 6. Okay, so we're going to 54. Your strange accent and old ways reveal you as an outsider. Mocked and cheated at best, or hated at worst. Smother these useless traits by converting an old memory into a new skill.
Okay, so we learned the art of nancromancy and necromancy.
Oh, shit. Jambon Jr., the dog, it died.
Well, he was my enemy anyway.
It's just...
He's dead. Died of old age. We already are a nancromancer and a dog whisperer and a necromancer. We want even more skills. So I think we still have... We're not completely animal, right? We still control the beast. This is a choice to be a leech.
Yeah.
We enjoy it, you know? And we still... But now we've laid our eggs. We want to return to above ground. And we need to tap into our forgotten knowledge to blend in the 21st century.
An old memory to a new skill.
Scroll down. What's our an old memory? Okay. Musician.
Like any of these.
French.
Musician.
Mushrooms.
You just pretend to be French and everyone's like, oh, okay. That's why he's a bit...
Gambling. Okay, we'll do gambling. We know how to gamble. Because I think we're still...
That allows you to blend in?
Yeah. You know, because casinos always welcome anyone with money. You know?
Okay, sure, yeah.
And just think of all the stuff that people dump in the sewers. We've probably got loads of coins and diamond rings and all sorts of valuable stuff we can gamble with.
You gamble.
Yeah.
Do you want to forget about
Yes.
the dogs?
They unfortunately have died. Okay. Anything else that we need to forget about?
No, I just feel like maybe this makes sense to be a new memory.
Our new prey is to befriend people at casinos late at night, and when they're walking home,
Like,
push them into the sewer, down like a manhole. Because I can communicate
a friend.
telepathically with my leech buddy, and he can open the manhole cover, and they go down there, and then we feast.
And,
We're kind of like It. We can drag people down
Sure.
into the sewers.
yeah, I love it.
On the
yeah,
side
so
of the
you're,
road.
You're using your gambling.
Yeah. That works.
Old memory to a new skill.
Gambling. 'Cause- yeah.
Gambling. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me again.
Where are we going? We're going at a -1.
-1. A mortal character you trusted, or one of their descendants leads a hunting party. What shared secrets are being used against you? The dogs. They're tracking you down for all of the dog framing you've done throughout your life.
Yeah, I think that is it. And they can sniff me out.
This makes no sense. I love it.
There's like a wild pack. How about this, though?
Oh, all
They're-
dogs hate you
No.
now.
Who are the mortal enemy of vampires?
Vampire hunters. Werewolves.
Werewolves.
Oh my god.
So obviously, Jambons at some point, the Jambon bloodline.
Okay, right. I love this angle. I don't
become
know
a
if at this
werewolf.
point
What?
of the story we need to bring werewolves in as well.
Why not?
I
Werewolves. I trusted him, but they were always smart.
now that I think it's
They always knew more than they caught
I
on.
think it's
Maybe
too-
they were werewolves all along.
I think it's too late in the story to add werewolves because I think we're gonna end pretty soon. And I think adding werewolves now.
Right, fine. Who else is who is a mortal character?
I think just have something along the lines of just all dogs hate you now.
They bark at me.
All dogs bark at you.
All dogs bark at me because Jambon was prolific.
Something like that.
All the feral
they-
dogs in London
they
are
all-
descendants of Jambon, and they know in their blood that something lurks in the sewers, trying to pull them down.
All dogs now hate through a what is
Through a
that? What's that
shared
called?
bloodline.
like a shared
A
memory.
genetic lineage.
like a through now hate me through genetic lineage. I can't spell that at all.
Lingerie.
How do you say that?
Lineage. Like that.
This is the plot of Spy Dogs.
It's now Spy Dogs. Lineage.
Lineage. Oh, that makes sense. Great. Roll. Oh, what shared secrets are being used against us? I guess they've got the diary or something. We check a skill. Dog Whisperer.
Yeah, that has to
Can't
go.
use Dog Whisperer anymore.
That's not working anymore.
Dog no friend.
All right.
Okay, great. Roll me up.
It's a 7, Tom.
7. Okay, so we're going up to 60. Check a skill to avoid arrest as a criminal. What happened? Who was arrested in your place?
Who do you think? I have a history.
Create a mortal character if necessary. Okay, right. Mortal character is fucking like Bongo the dog.
Yes.
And
I saw that dog pulling a man into the
you
sewers.
saw.
Look at the bite marks.
Okay.
They will confirm it.
Yeah.
Me? My name is Dr. Acula. I'm a perfectly normal member of society. That smell? I'm sorry, I work at a funeral home.
People into the sewers.
Jambongo,
It's
surely.
great. Jambongo.
Yeah, Jambongo the dog.
Nice,
Thank you,
okay.
chat.
Jambongo.
I think we know what
check,
happened.
Check a skill.
Oh, yeah, we need to check a skill. We've lost the skill of...
I don't know if you're very chivalrous.
Get rid of that. Get rid of estate management as well, because I've moved on from that for sure.
Well, we don't have to yet. So,
all right.
Okay, roll me a thing. Like
6.
66. Your knowledge is outmoded. Lose an unchecked skill, which is now useless.
Yep, or we just could do that, can't we? Get rid of estate management.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm a vampire living in the sewers.
You're a leech man in the sewers.
I'm a leech lord.
You're killing people. You're feeding your clutch of eggs.
As they grow. Yeah, stronger.
But worst of all, dog frame it. You framed 3 dogs for murder now.
I know. Well, how often is Nancromancy being used? Well, just you wait.
Yeah, because Nan still lives.
Nans are around. You never know.
Oh, also Stephen. Love it.
Yeah, that's true. It's a -2.
A -2. As we're getting close to the end, unless it's something really exciting.
Yeah, we should try and reach the end.
I think we don't want to go backwards now.
Okay, if I roll backwards, I'll instead roll forwards. Okay, I rolled -4. That is a 7, though.
A 7. Okay, so we're going up to 73. Oh.
73?
There is no 73.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is. You achieve a position of absolute stability that might sustain you, unchanging until the sun dies. What does this mean? The game is over.
Oh my gosh. Well, the egg clutch is successful.
The eggs hatch.
The eggs hatch, and London is swarmed by leeches, vampiric leeches that suck onto everyone and turn them into mind-controlled leech men.
Thralls, and then they breed, and...
They all descend into the sewers.
Okay.
Holy shit. So using my powers of necromancy, nancromancy, and leech romancy, we create a dynasty. Our egg brood is fed, and leech apocalypse destroys the world of humans, causing a swarming insectoid race to circle the world, killing all other life and feeding on it until the end of time.
Well, until the sun dies. That is the... Wow.
That is quite an end. It's quite an epic end. Well, actually, do you know what, though? That's great for me. Because once there's no sun, I could just go outside any time.
That's true, but will you...
We don't have to hide underground anymore.
Freeze? What?
That's a problem for future Leech Lord, I think.
That's true. Also, how long until the sun dies? Because you've definitely lived...
A billion years.
Past the 1,000-year-old vampire now.
Well, I obviously... But it's like a hive mind, right? All of our eggs are part of us, right? And so we are an organism. Me and Stephen are telepathically linked
together.
So all of our eggs.
Just you.
And so it creates this.
And I imagine you keep changing to look more and more like a big leech, and so you're
evolving.
Just another one of these things that now just
it's like an amorphous fungus or a mushroom, if you like, in the waters.
Right.
You know,
just everywhere.
My knowledge that I've built up over 1,000 years of the water, of the nature of gambling, game theory.
Gambling, necromancy,
Bringing back the dead.
control, faith healing.
Because we can tap into every magical artifact across the world, and you bring those power into the brood.
Wow.
We can release strategic broodlings to fight changing... Because humanity's not going to collapse immediately. It's going to be a slow decline as we take over country after country. There'll be some holdouts, but like the Borg, what we do is we'll attack them strategically while they create new technology, and then we'll farm them for that new technology. Because that's what the Borg are doing with humans.
Right.
That's why they only sell like one Borg cube. Because they can't technologically advance themselves.
Right.
They have to farm intelligent races. Because times of war create like mass technological jumps. That's why the Borg only send one. Yeah, so they're farming humanity. Like we are going to do that, but with other countries. They might create nuclear weapons, but it won't be long before we've taken them over. And we're leeches, right? They can't stop us.
Well, you're all immortal leeches. All of your children were born from the coupling of two immortal leech monsters.
We all live underground. It's going to be dark sometimes in your country.
Yeah.
And you're going to have pipes and abandoned zones. You're never going to get rid of us. It's only a matter of time. That's right, penis pipes.
Wow.
And, you might hear the flute music
the sound
echoing.
of a flute. That's the beckoning of the leech monsters.
Leech swarm. That's the last thing you hear.
Wow.
What a nightmare.
So, did you enjoy The 1,000-Year-Old Vampire?
I did. It was a journey.
Were you expecting, when you started playing and you created Leonard of Rochard, that you would be a leech monster causing the leech apocalypse, destroying all of mankind?
Well, I thought about it. I was thinking that was where it was going right from the start, but I didn't want to spoil it for everyone, because...
Right, you always had this plan to become a...
Well, I didn't want to... It's a bit predictable, really, isn't it? It's a classic tale. French peasant goes to war, becomes a vampire.
It's the tale as old as time.
I mean, it's so...
Kills friends, sweetheart, goes on the run, becomes a doctor.
Frames a series of dogs.
Keeps framing dogs for murder.
Resurrects his nan. Falls in love with a leech. Breeds. Takes over the earth, gradually.
A classic
Son dies.
Tale. Son dies.
Yeah. So I think tale as old as time.
Okay.
There you go. So yeah, thank you everyone.
It's almost cliche.
It's almost cliche. Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Fill-in stream.
You all enjoyed that. It got a little kooky at times, a little bit dark in places.
It did.
A lot of dogs were framed, which is still my favorite weird reoccurring aspect.
It's weird what comes out of these things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, chat. You helped a lot there because I was really reaching a few times for what the fuck to do.
You could almost say you were leeching off of chat.
Oh, very nice, Tom. And with that, we shall end the stream.
So yeah, Ben and I should be back next week doing Warhammies. Turn up then. It'll be great.
I love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.